Hey BKBC, welcome to the 6 skills of the selling cycle. Today we're going to talk about booking. So after you've gone through and done your prospecting, you've come up with your list of people that would benefit from Bedroom Candy, we're going to look at the people who would benefit from booking a party. So again, once you've matched your benefits to your prospects' needs, now we're going to reach out to schedule a party with them. So, first is to be prepared and know when you want to party. Always know when your next 2 available booking dates are. Now, if you intend to earn money like this is a business, then you have to treat it like a business. So, literally scheduling when you're working. That means giving yourself a little office time and knowing when you're holding parties. Maybe you only do parties at noon on Saturdays and at 7 on Fridays. Mark that off in your calendar so you're committing yourself to booking parties on those dates. And if you didn't book parties on those dates, it means still use that time for work and reach out to other prospects to book parties as well. So I know it's tempting too to allow anyone to book a party whenever they want when it's convenient for them. Make sure it's also convenient for you because you are running a business and sometimes you'll run out of steam. To do that, you can carry an open date card with you. This makes it really easy for your host to see when you're available. Something that looks like this. So in the left-hand column, you're going to have the dates that you want to party, and then in the right-hand column, you'll put your host information for people who are going to book a party with you so you can take up those dates. This is a really great way to manage your time. So it makes sure that you're committing your time to your business and you're not just taking a relaxed attitude toward it, but you're also making sure that you've got plenty of time to balance the rest of your life around you, because that's one of the many advantages of this business. Next, I want you to reach out to your top 10 fans, your top 10 favorite people on the face of the earth, your top 10 people that you believe will help you get started off strong in your business. Now, ideally, you'll do this in your first couple of days, but it's also never too late to stop and start again. When you reach out to these people, I want you to say something like, I'm so excited about my new business. I'm having so much fun. I get to give away free products, and Bedroom Candy is amazing. It's all natural body care, and then that intimate luxury line. Listen, I'll text you a catalog in just a second. Now, I'm getting started and I'm booking some practice parties to help me learn how to do my job really well. So I'm reaching out to a few special friends to see if they'll let me set up and practice a party in front of them and a few of their friends, like one afternoon or one evening in the next couple of weeks. It's a totally no pressure party, but if your friends want to shop with me, then you get to earn some free products. I'll even give you a special bonus gift for helping me get my business started. It'll be a ton of fun and it'll really help me out. Now, I have a few dates open and I can get you set up right away. Would next week or the following week be better for you? Okay, so 2 weeks out. Are evenings or afternoons better? Evenings? Okay, great. I have a Friday and Saturday evening that week available. Which one works best for you? Great, Friday. How about 7 p.m.? That gives us 2 to 3 hours, an hour for my demo and an hour or two for ordering. Perfect. I'm going to add you to my calendar and I'm going to send you a host packet so give you some information on things you can do to have an awesome party. I'm going to follow up with you next week so we can talk about all the details and you can ask me any questions that you have. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now, this is a really great way to get started in your business, and people love to help other people. When you tell someone you genuinely need their help and that you have something incredible to offer them as well, it's really easy to say yes. So your top 10 fans are a great place to start. Now, when you're talking to people about booking a party, it's really important that you explain what's in it for them. People always want to know what's in it for them, and we have a lot for them. You can check out the Bedroom Candy Resource Center, the BKRC, to learn more about the details of our host program. But just as an overview, our host program is broken up into 4 parts. The first is that for opening up their home, your host is able to shop from our deeply discounted host catalog, just as a thank you for hosting. Now, when they have a qualifying party, a party that does at least $350 in sales without tax and shipping, that $350 retail value, we call it PRV, then they earn three other perks. First, they earn 10% of the qualifying party sales in free product. So at $350, that's already $35 in free product. They also start unlocking 50% off items. So for a $350 party, you earn one 50% off item. For a $500 party, you earn two. For a $750 party, you earn three 50% off items. And for a $1,000 party, you earn four 50% off items. And that's 50% off everything, even our Luxe line, even our Groove. So those 50% off items are really, really valuable. Our host rewards usually total up around $100 or so for each host, so it's really valuable to host your own bedroom candy party. There is one other aspect of our host program, and it's optional. We have a bedroom candy host collection. This is a special selection of items that are formulated by Bedroom Candy, so they meet our high quality standards, and they're really nutrient rich and great for your body. But they aren't items that you can purchase from the regular line. They're special things and special fragrances only made for our hosts. Now, as a consultant, you can choose to purchase some of these items. We make them really low cost, and they're available in the supply order section. We notice a lot of consultants like to come up with little ways to treat their host or ways to encourage them to go above and beyond. So they used to give them little presents. So we came up with this host collection. They're really affordable items to our consultants. We give them to you almost at cost, so they're somewhere between $3 and $7 a piece. And you can use these for things to help incentivize your host to work a little bit harder for you. Maybe you know that they want one of those little whipped jars of body butter. You can set a goal for them, if they can get one of their friends to book a party before their party date, book one ahead of time for you, or maybe if they collect a couple of outside orders for you, that's a little extra treat that you can throw in for them. But you get to set those extra goals for them. Now, at Bedroom Candy, we focus on what we call the power of two bookings. We want you to make it your personal mission, your goal at every party that you're going to book two more parties. And if you don't reach that goal at your party, that you're going to go home and go through your prospect list and reach out to people until you've reached that two-party booking goal. Now, the reason why we do this is because we want you to maintain momentum in your business. Let's take a look at this chart that illustrates the power of two bookings. So let's say, for example, you reached out to a bunch of people and you booked 6 parties in your first month. Now, it's to be expected that someone might need to postpone their party or cancel for some reason. So let's say of those 6 parties that you have booked for next month, 5 of those parties are actually held. Now, if you follow the power of two bookings, it means that for the next month, you've got 10 bookings waiting for you. Now, the next month, you've got 10 bookings walking in. Let's say, again, people are always going to cancel. Things are going to happen. There's going to be a hurricane. You never know what is going to happen. So let's say of those 10 bookings, 3 of them postpone. That still means that you're holding 7 parties for the month. Again, if you follow the power of two bookings, it means that you're going to book 14 parties for the next month, and so on. So you can see this upward trend where even, again, we assume that things are going to happen, and from time to time, despite your best host coaching, people are going to have to cancel their parties. With the power of two bookings, it means that you always have a full calendar. Now let's use, for example, if you're not following the power of two, if you're just letting whatever parties happen to book themselves, maybe you only book 1 party a month, here's what happens. Let's say, again, you start with 6 parties that first month, and one person has to postpone their party. So this month you actually hold 5 parties, and at each party you book 1 party off of them. So that's 5 parties for the next month. Now, next month, again, one of your parties has to cancel and postpone for some reason, so you actually only hold 4 parties for the month. And of those 4 parties, you book 1 party off of each of those parties. So the next month, you have 4 parties on the book. And you see how that can quickly dwindle away. We want to make sure you keep up that great momentum and full calendar for your business so you can make the most of this. So one, like we said, our first booking tip is to make it a goal to book at least 2 parties at every party. You want to always be prepared. If you know that's going to be your goal, always have at least 2 host packets printed out with you at each party that you go to. So when people book a party with you, you can give them the information they need right away. They're so excited to host their party, so let them start planning as soon as they get home. Now, to do this, you want to let people know about the benefits of booking a party. You want to kind of sprinkle this throughout your party demo or your launch party demo. We call this booking seeds. So you're going to sprinkle these throughout your party. You're going to mention the benefits of hosting a few different ways. You're going to want to make sure that when you're booking future parties, try to keep them within a month of that day. Days that go out too much further in the future have a higher chance of canceling. So try to keep them booked within the next few weeks. And really, it's always great to know your next 2 open dates off the top of your head. So if someone expresses interest and they say that they're thinking it's so much fun, say, yeah, grab a handful of friends and we can get together next Saturday afternoon. Be ready with that offer. And always stay in control of your calendar. Know when you want to party and know what you have available for your clients. Thanks for joining us for this session of the 6 skills of the selling cycle, and join us next time for host coaching.